Okay guys, so this is the next video. We're going to talk about something that I'm sure a lot of you have heard as a term, just like you've heard probably stocks and bonds and things like that. The next term is a mutual fund. And most people are like, what the heck is that? But I know every single one of you have come across that term a million different times. So let me give you kind of an analogy, okay? Let's say that you wanted to fly in a hot air balloon, okay? And let's say you're gonna fly a long distance in a hot air balloon. Would you feel very comfortable in a hot air balloon that was held up by only one string? Just one. You know, and if that one string happens to break, what happens to your little basket that's attached to that hot air balloon? Falls down, right? So that's not a good thing. So wouldn't you prefer if you had a hot air balloon that was attached by 50 strings, 100 strings, okay? That is the way to look at a mutual fund, okay? So it's like this. If you buy one stock, let's say you buy a stock in, let's say you buy Apple stock, and then tomorrow Apple comes out with the iPhone 8 and it's the greatest thing ever, and that stock like doubles in value, okay? You'd be really happy. Now, but let's say you had all of your money in Apple stock and the iPhone 8 comes out and we find out that it explodes every time that it gets into a plane, because that doesn't happen or anything with phones ever. But you get the kind of idea, right? That would probably take the value of that investment you've made and shoot it down quite a bit. That is the concept of just buying one stock, one company's stock. A mutual fund is basically where you have you've purchased one share, but that one share is in 10, 15, 20, 100 different companies. So look at it this way. Let's say that they were all mutual funds in the electronics industry, okay? Or in apps or internet-based companies or something like that. Let's say you had Apple, you know, Samsung, I don't know. I'm just kidding. And you had Microsoft and all of these other companies. If Apple stock goes down, usually what happens to the other stocks? They probably go up, right? So it kind of keeps you a little bit more safe and balanced. The whole idea and the whole concept is if you were to like graph the entire stock market, generally speaking, it goes up. So you protect yourself from the fall of one particular company while still getting the advantage of the gains from everything else. Now, don't take this as I'm suggesting that everyone dive off into mutual funds and that's the best thing ever, because I'm not saying it is, but it's just a term that most people have heard and don't know the meaning of. So I wanted everyone to kind of get that concept. We're starting to cover some of the basic terms here of investing, and we'll double back onto some other things too, but for right now, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you learned something from that, and like it, comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot.